Welcome to Answer the Internet, ERP Edition. We take your most searched questions and have industry experts answer them.
So how can an ERP optimize shipping across locations and warehouses? Can you go first on this one, Guillaume?
I can try. First of all, an ERP should give you a real-time picture of your stocks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And secondly, it should give you a real-time picture of your requirements across your different warehouses and locations. Pretty easy after that, depending on your business processes, to optimize stock movements. And then I think, as ERPs evolve and have more and more functionality, it's getting more suggestive.
Yeah.
In terms of your stock movements. And that's where the intelligence that the ERP provides can help you optimize your stock movements and be more efficient. How long, or what does the data migration process entail from old software, let's say using Excel, to new software, for example, Fidelio?
First of all, you need to do a cleanup of the data that you want to get from your old system to the new system, because importing bad data will lead to bad results. So that's the first thing that needs to be done. And also it's a good time regarding what we call basic data or master data, for example, the charter of account. So if you had a legacy system that was based on creating multiple GL accounts, well, it's a good time to see if the new system could be lighter and by creating less GL accounts. And it's a good opportunity to do that process as well. Why do we need an industry-specific ERP? Most of the time we're going to talk about like a vertical business or a specific field of industry while talking about that subject. So for example, if you are into food processing, you need to be sure that the ERP that you're looking for will have like industry standards. For example, batch process, traceability, recall, reports for your business. So sometimes it's really good to make sure that the ERP that you're gonna go and move forward with is really specific to the industry that you're working in. Another example, if you are more into distribution, price list, discounts, rebate, volumes, commissions, all of that stuff will be for sure in your industry. So that has to be built in the ERP that you're looking for, in my opinion.
How does ERP software ensure data security?
A good ERP should have those compliance issue resolved or tested or validated. So that's one part of the answer. The other part that I think of that question is that most of or all ERPs now are cloud-based. So you have to make sure that where your data is hosted, it's not like Bob's
basement.
Yeah, exactly. So just make sure that you have like a brand name solution that is hosting your data, such as AWS, Google Cloud, or Microsoft Azure. Yeah. So that's for me that should be part of data security. How user-friendly are ERP systems? Will our employees need extensive training? Oh my God. Well, it depends on the ERP. Obviously, some will be more user-friendly than others.
I go a little bit further because I think user-friendly for me also means will I be able to use extended functions, go deeper into the system, which, as we understand, an ERP encompasses all kinds of functions. So will I be able to go deeper in the system without being a specialist who's been trained for 18 months in accounts receivables, for example, right? So I think the key here is selecting a system that has extensive resources that are available to my users. So that I'm not always relying on an implementation team or on power users, and users can kind of self-serve and evolve with the system, and their knowledge keeps growing. Oof. Why do ERP implementations fail?
Oh my God. Like any project or anything that you want to build or achieve, The first step, I think, is you need to be prepared. So you have to have the right people in place, you have to have a plan, you have to have a timeline, goals to achieve. So most of the time when you hear that a project will fail, either it's not the right people that's driving the project, you don't have like the sponsorship from the owners, or there's no ownership at all, and also there's no plan. So people are going like maybe in all directions, and they're not like following a common path to lead them to success. Mm-hmm. I think that's one of the reason why a project fails.
Yeah, I totally agree. I like to say, allow yourself to succeed. So allowing yourself to succeed means allowing the resources necessary in order to get to the end and get through your project properly. So resources obviously mean people, time, and money necessary to do so, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, an ERP implementation cannot be neglected. It's a pretty big project, mm-hmm. and it encompasses all of the company, right? Or most of it. So you got to really take it seriously, plan for it, and allow yourself to succeed.